Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is an author, speaker, and proud father. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. Are you ready for a sharp man? Yeah, now the other week, I know I did a question about, do you want a good looking man or do you want a sharp man? I did that question and stuff. And, most of y'all said a sharp man, even though I think there was one person who said, well, I want both. Even though I said, please don't make it that easy. Of course, I know you want both, but you definitely want that man who has the sharp traits regardless. And I understand he need to have some level of physical attractiveness for you. There's nothing wrong with that. That's normal. But here's the thing. Are you ready for that sharp man? I never forget. I saw this article. It was in this magazine. This is back in the day, right? Because despite what some young, ignorant people think, some young, ignorant guys, everything happening now happened back in the day. It's like the same stuff. It's the same stuff over and over. But I remember this article. This woman said she finally met the man who had everything. He was on her list, had everything going for him. But then she realized she had the issues. Because, okay, ladies, I see what's up out here. Lady, I have ran into some guys who didn't have any ambition, right? And I understand that. Unfortunately, a lot of guys don't. I'm trying to work on that on my men's channel. I'm really am, seriously. I'd rather a man tell me he, got a business going or something and tell me how many women he slept with. I really do. If a man say he slept with 300 women, I'm like, oh, okay. If he say he got a business started and stuff, is making money and he's living a certain way, I'm like, man, that is it. High five, like salute. So I understand that. So a lot of y'all, the guy might not, it's not even about the looks thing either. It's not even about the looks thing. A lot of times you don't find a guy that has those other things. Heck, the looks guy might be easier to find for y'all. But, he might not have ambition or he might not want to work. He don't carry himself a certain way. Not as masculine. Don't have a lot going for him. And he don't have a lot of the intangibles. But you know what? Understanding that y'all still want to deal with a certain type of man. Y'all still got a need for companionship and all of that. And, somebody to have sex with. Well, yeah, you'll still deal with them. You don't want to be lonely. Let's be real. A lot of y'all lonely out here, right? So I understand that, right? But the guy might not bring much to it. But see, here's the thing. Yes, you want that sharp man, but if you actually meet him, are you ready to deal with him? Because ladies, I know this is one thing I know about y'all. Y'all used to deal with the knuckleheads. You used to dealing with a guy that, he might not have that money to take you out. Or he might not treat you a certain way. So you just deal with him. He might not make any attempt to satisfy you in the bedroom the way you want. You just deal with it, right? And you get used to it. So what happens when you meet that sharp man? All right. I talked about ambition. This guy's super ambitious. You meet this guy, you know what? He look good to you. So let's take that out of the way. I know y'all like a good looking guy. There's no argument from me on that one, right? Never an argument from me on that one. Even when y'all constantly deal with the ugly dude, y'all know y'all really want a good looking man. That's cool. But you meet that guy. You so used to dealing with some knuckle in that without ambition. You meet that guy who actually has it, and you just like, wait a minute. I don't have to tell this guy I ain't used to it. He's actually doing the work, He ain't no dusty dude, you don't have to try to clean him up or fix him up or anything. He already fixed up, You don't have to prepare it so he can come over to your house and deal with you on that level or something. He's like, oh, yeah, come on over to my spot. Even when you get there, it was like, wait a minute. This dude got all his stuff together over here. The place nice and clean. You don't have to be like, oh, your bathroom. It's like, wait a minute, your bathroom smells like roses. You know? It's like he got all the stuff that you want. Are you ready to deal with it? Because, ladies, this is something I've seen. I've seen this a lot. And this is going back from when I was young to the present day. Sometimes you'll meet that man who got a lot of stuff going on. And the thing is, you don't know how to deal with it. And I'm going to tell you something. I remember I told an elder. And you know what? I really picked up on this when I was young. Because it was a period when I was younger. And this was honestly before I got into the body game. Right? But this was what a woman told me. A secondary mother figure told me. She said, Rom, because I was saying, you know, the women weren't going crazy over me then. But she always had a high regard for me. And she looked at me, she said, Rom, women don't know what to do with you. I was like, they don't know what to do with me. Yeah, they don't know what to do. I was like, why would you say that? It's like, look at all the stuff that you do. You know, you buy groceries for your grandmother. You know, you're sharp. You're doing some stuff. You're going some places. You got plans. A lot of women don't know what to do with that. You know, because a lot of women are so used to dealing with a knucklehead. You know, so used to dealing with a guy ain't doing anything. So used to a guy that she might have to shape. She don't know what to do with it. In fact, there was another time. I was dealing with this woman, and this is sharp. This is a sharp sister. This is a sharp sister. She's in a very prestigious position now. Very prestigious position. Got the Mercedes, got the big old house, all of that, right? Married though now. But when she first dealt with me, she was so used to dealing with guys who had something that she had to twist around. She was dealing with me on that level. Even said so on the phone in front of me. Say, oh yeah, you know, I gotta edge him this, do this and stuff. That's because what she was used to dealing with. Until I let her know, no, I ain't playing that. But then later on, I say a couple years later, she said, you know what, Ron? I was up there trying to change you and stuff. I ain't need to change you. You had all that stuff already. You know? And this is I'm serious though. This is a real issue with so many women. If you listen, like on this channel, not this channel, but you listen to all these channels, what's the big thing that is said about men? Just men in general. And let me be clear, because I know some people think I'm just talking about black women, but this is women in general. And you know what? I never can remember that woman's name who did that rant about men, but she was white. I can never, I don't know, every time she come up, I can not think of her name. that shows you how much I pay attention to her. But, you know, she complaining. So women of all races are complaining. So I'm like, they'll say, well, the guy ain't this or that, right? But then with those same women, I've seen this happen across races as well. Females of different races, as soon as they get that guy who got it, they were like, they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. They've gotten so used to dealing with knuckleheads. You get that sharp man, boom. Seriously. And I'm going to say it's to the point, I almost need to do a webinar just for women on how to deal with that sharp man, because a lot of women don't. They don't meet them. In fact, I remember when I wrote an article back in around 2000, my first Spiral article, right? It was about successful men and the shortage of women for them, right? And a lot of women, their only issue with the article was, oh, these men don't exist. Even though the article was based on I just changed their names and stuff and made it fictionalized to give them some privacy, but it was actually based on real people, right? Because it was tough. They were like, oh, these successful men that got it going on like that don't exist. Well, if you don't think that sharp man exists, first of all, if you're going into it thinking that sharp man don't exist, you ain't going to know what to do when you do meet him. So the question I would have is, are you ready? Can you share that? You know, and if you want to share some in the comments, go for it. This is another one I'm asking the guys who listen, don't help. Don't help. And don't think you're going to take a shot at a woman or something. This ain't the channel for it. I'm just going to be very clear on that, okay? But seriously, but it is something to think about. Ladies, I've seen too often a woman's with that guy, got a lot going on, still don't want to deal with him. And it ain't because of how he look either. It's like they so used to dealing with a knucklehead. You know, guy ain't doing anything. They meet that guy's doing something. They like, So, are you ready for a sharp man? I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and blessings.